There we go, Facebook. Yeah, I'm live, guys. Namaste. God bless all of you. Wait, it's boogers, man. I just had to go pick up Tori from work. I can see why everybody's homebound tonight. I can definitely concur with that. Why the hell would I want to go out with this stuff, man? Wow. But tonight, it's my feeling that we're at the stage, this country or the world, whatever you want to call it, where we need words like this because it'll empower a lot of people. I think a lot of people, by what I see on social media and all around, they feel kind of hopeless, thinking that life is running their show. Guys, if you delve into history, I'm going to give you a great example. Back 50, 60, 70 years ago, there wasn't like a welfare. There wasn't entitlements. There wasn't nothing. People had to figure things out, kick ass, and get things done. And when you learn about people like this is what intrigued me. I was like, wait a minute. There's all this around us here now, but yet people are living in lack. It's not that they're living in lack. They're thinking in lack. And that's the premise of tonight. And I'm going to get right to the quote box because it's really powerful. Because imagine a guy, a lowly little journalist back, I think in the 30s or 20s. I'm not quite sure on the exact precise date, so you can correct me on that. He was told to go to Pittsburgh and see this guy and get some inspiration. So, and now imagine this guy lives down, I think, in Baltimore. And back then, what do you had to do? You had to hop on a train, literally. It took like a whole day to get there. This is what I mean, how lucky we are. We have everything at our fingertips now. He goes and interviews this guy, not realizing this guy is basically the king of steel, Andrew Carnegie. And that lowly little soul was Napoleon Hill. And yes, you guys have heard about all the things with Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, and all these success stories. But what he gathered from that weekend stay with Andrew Carnegie was for the next 20 years interviewing over 500 self-made millionaires. And this is not about money, mind you. Money's awesome. We all want it. Who doesn't want money? But the point being is, he found out from these 500 individuals. Look at this list. Just a few. He started off basically with Henry Ford, Alexander Graham Bell, Thomas Edison, Rockefeller, Taft, Schwab, Roosevelt, Firestone, little tires on the cars. All these people back then virtually had to start with nothing. And when he met with Ford, actually Ford was working on his engine that kept falling apart and literally got oil all over Napoleon Hill when he shook his hand. This is how people were back then. This is, in essence, how we got to become now with ourselves. And I'll read you his quote because it's so true, because the words out of that in the quote box, the definitions behind them, will empower you to realize that nothing is impossible. Nothing. But it's your world that you create from that possibility. So here we go. You are the master of your own destiny. Those are the first words out of his quote. You're the master of your own destiny. You can influence, direct, and control your own environment. This is what people forget. This is what I see now is like, wow, come on, guys. Grab a hold of your world by the balls and put your own thoughts and feelings into it every single day. You can influence, direct, and control your own environment. You can make your life what it is and what you want it to be. Close quote. That was from Napoleon Hill. When you have the opportunity every day to get up, you have this choice every single day. You have this choice every single day to make whether you want to live in an environment that's conducive to where you want to go or have a pity party for yourself every day. So out of the quote box, one of the first words, which is most important because this kind of goes hand in hand. Hang around with 3 successful people, you become the 4th. Hang around with 3 wealthy people, you become the 4th. Hang around with 3 poor people, you will become the 4th. And that's so true. I could never understand that back in the day when in my youth and realizing, because it was all about ego stuff. It was all about money, but not realizing that's how we were raised, from the outside in rather than the inside out. Influence, the power and or capacity of causing an effect. Listen to what I just said. The power and capacity of causing and effect, cause and effect. You're the start, and that's the finish of that start. Think about it. Authority and leverage are synonyms out of there. The next word is most important because from influence, you go to your environment. Environment is the circumstances, objects, and or conditions by which one is surrounded. What does that mean? Choice. Your choice, your environment. It's your creation. We have this amazing ability, and I'm like a broken record here in America's Mentor, to literally create our life that we want to have, be, and do out of thin air. And what Napoleon Hill gathered from these 500 self-made millionaires over a 20-year period. Now, mind you, Carnegie didn't pay this guy. Literally, this was free. He had like a GoFundMe along the way, basically back then, of people and whatever he could do to scrounge up all this travel money to interview all these people, which was priceless. This is what I mean. When you guys delve into history, you'll understand what your destiny is going to be. And when you realize that, you can start making changes toward that. And all he said in that quote, you are the master of your own destiny, it is your mindset. Because you're the master of your mind. Nobody controls your mind. Actually, yes, indeed. Correct me on that. The world controls the majority of our minds by how we think and feel. It's the masters of life that understand and control their feelings and their thoughts and their influences and their environments every single day that become the Henry Fords and the Graham Bells, the people that innovate and create literally all these things out of thin air. Look at this list: Ford, Graham Bell, literally, and Thomas Edison. Don't let me forget Nikola Tesla. He never interviewed him, and Nikola Tesla, to me, he was the founder of all this electric shit, honestly. But Edison, they worked together. Edison knew the laws of America, whereas Tesla was an import. And he was an immigrant. He didn't understand the patent laws and everything else. So as for a little history lesson on that, and don't get me wrong, I'm like Edison. I don't look like him, but no, I kind of work like that. Literally to my left is my bed, and I literally work. And if I need to lay down, I do that. That's what he did. He literally had a couch next to his area where he was doing his research and innovations and inventions throughout that period of time. It's that kind of discipline and dedication. It's almost, think about it. To get where you want to go, you got to discipline and dedicate yourself. What does the military do? I mean, literally for 6 weeks, you're literally in this realm of the military world where they literally change you from the inside to the outside to fit their narrative. That's what you need to be on this quest for what you want in life, because you are the master of your destiny. You can influence, direct, and control your own environment by what? Your energy. Remember that. It's your energy that creates your destiny. Your feelings about yourself, your thoughts about yourself that literally shape and mold the environment around you. Therefore, you make your life what it is to be. And I'll quote that again by Napoleon Hill. So it's something for you guys to really understand and grasp. I mean, this coming from me. Back then, many moons ago, when I first started writing, I didn't know how to write. I didn't know how to do all these things. What did I do? I surrounded myself with the writing abilities and the environment to do it. And here I am interviewing the Nugents and the Brockoviches to getting inspirational stories back then. This was almost like a test to see what I can do. So you don't have to know it all. You just got to be it all. All of it. 1,000%, whatever it is you want to create, because it's going to be drawn to you by your influence on the universal realm of thinking. Therefore, what you attract in life, hence your cause and your effect. From there, you're creating the environment that is conducive to where you want to go. And this is not rocket science, people. Actually, it is science, but not rocket science. But it's the quantum field. It's the quantum realm. It's who we are as people. We are gifted with to do something out there, but it's up to you. Literally, to look at yourself every day, make the conscious choice where your destiny can go. This is what makes it so much fun, because you are in complete control. You are the master. When you believe you're the master, you get rid of all the entitlements and you realize how blessed we are right now. Look at these people back then, 50, 60, 70, 80 years ago, didn't have a pot to piss in. but yet they literally created these amazing innovations that we still benefit from today. How did they do it? They were the master of their own destiny. And we all have that choice, man. We all have that choice every single day to realize who, what, and how, and what we can become. So it's up to you. It's totally up to you. That was the conscious choice I made many moons ago. It took discipline. This is what I'm asking you guys. If you want to create something, you got to be disciplined and dedicated to do it every single day. You guys know all this. We really, seriously. That's why I bring these history lessons up, because these guys back then had nothing, living in shacks on straw beds, literally, with their lives, and creating and innovating and all these things that we now enjoy as part of our lives today. So there's nothing to bitch about, because the more bitching you're going to bring about. It's just something for you guys to ponder. I'm going to let you guys go because I'm hungry, man. I got to go do my dinner thing right now. So America's Mentor _radio at Instagram. Please follow me, Jerry Maldonado 2, on Facebook for unique information to help you to your destination. Guys, enjoy your Sunday. I'll see you guys soon, man.